3 regulation wins, 1 in overtime, and 1 loss. That was to the Swiss. They have 11 points. They're trying to tie Switzerland, pass them rather. Swiss have 13 points, and they'll play later today. Shestakov right off the draw. Controlled and sent around for Muhametov at center. Keller will grab that. Keller with the defenseman. Lacombe right to the goal, and that's chipped up and over the glass. So a couple of changes to the lineup today. Isaac Howard is out, so is Mason Lohrei. Z. Bouillon is back in, and Shane Pinto, who missed the last game with illness, is in as well. Keller controls, and he'll tee it up. Werenski shot, and the kick saved by Kudryavtsev. A 6-8-1 loss to the Czechs yesterday as his Kazakhstan team is Volkov driving into the zone. That shot from the slot, a weak backhander, as Muratov sent that to the net. Thompson got to the line to keep it in. Thompson, good move on Muhametov, and he'll shoot that short side. A glove save by Kudryavtsev. Now to the center of the slot area, but it's taken away.
Keeping everything fairly at bay, giving their goaltender some sight.
Dome. Kesselring shoots. Kudryavtsev let it hit him. He was in the right spot.
There's another.
Poorly off, hoping it would come to him, but it went to the blue line. That shot through a crowd by Lacombe. Kudryavtsev is able to hang on to that one with 12-12 gone.
How are you with the curls?
Oh, no comment. Curl my hair occasionally as that's driven to the goal, and Swayman pins that one against his blocker. Hope we're enjoying it. Knuckles as it's passed in behind the goal.
Knuckles.
He's always worn the red, white, and blue with pride. And maybe an attempt now for Becca. Tie up with a wrist shot, right on rebound. And Swayman splits and keeps it out. Best. Will Smith through center. Young, skilled forward for San Jose. That shot is blocked. Rebound. And sent away by Kondrachev. Asimon to the far side now from Littleton, Colorado originally, and looking for the loose puck again as he tried to find it at the side of the goal. Mike McCarron shot right on. Kudryavtsev made the save. Roman Starchenko to Valery Orahov. They reload. Wrist shot. Starchenko picks up the loose puck, and the goaltender is down. Nazar will bring it in and leave it to Connor Garland. Slot pass. Lacombe can't get away a quality shot. The defenseman gets up ice. Good thievery of the puck by Garland. Shestakov, one hand on the stick, kept it at bay from the American checker. That shot, stick save. Swayman releasing ahead is Keller. He's got Cooley with him. Pick of the Philadelphia Flyers, traded to Anaheim. Werenski stops, shoots. And that went wide. He had Pinto parked at the goalpost. There's a drive by Werenski. Thompson cutting on the left. Tage Thompson with the shot, and that is denied. Back at the line. Peak. Thompson hammered that one, and Kyer Jean wishes he hadn't. Thompson, Volkov following him back and forth. Now Shea up top. Brady Shea shoots, and it'll bounce off the back of the net. Volkov finally with a chance perhaps to clear. And they do.
Really impressed with Kudryavtsev, the netminder for Kazakhstan. There's a saying, quiet feet. And Kudryavtsev has quiet feet. He's not overplaying very much. Looks really confident.
Fresh skaters on the ice for the United States, including Mikey Asimon. Lacombe partially fanned on it, but Nazar was there to grab it. Two players go down beside the net. Nazar cuts and shoots and scores! Frank Nazar with the game's icebreaker. That's his fourth, and it's 1-0 United States.
And Nazar continues with his brilliance in this tournament. Look at him curl up in high ice. There's McCarron locked up in the back door. And that
McCarron ahead. Nazar again, make that. Yes, it is Nazar. I thought it was Doan for a second. McCarron right to the goal. And Kudryavtsev looking to freeze that puck, and he did. Look for some help from Artyom Lekhatnikov. Reaching in, Panyakov gets it off the back of the net. Panyakov shoveled it toward the goal. Put it to the end boards, and now some skating room for Ormebekov. Ormebekov shoots. Kicked away by Swayman and flipped out to center ice. Swayman this past year with Boston, his first year with the sub 90% save percentage. Wasn't a great year for him, not a great year for the team. We know that, and he's got that puck. And then when those players do, you kind of respect them a little bit more. I know there's guys who can't do it for different reasons, but when they come and they sacrifice and take the time, it's always a nice thing to see.
You know what? Absolutely, to add to that, like, these guys are making big dollars, and coming over here, this is not about making a wage at all. So you're right, represent your country. There's so much honor involved in it. Good for them.
So the U.S. with the territorial advantage continuing, and the 1-0 lead. It's Nazar hooked it back. Nicely done. Lacombe shoots, scores. Sergei Kudryavtsev never saw it. Lacombe with a long-range wrist shot, his first, makes it 2-0.
And this is usually about the time where you separate, and the U.S. is stuck with it. There it is. Look at all the traffic here in front of Kudryavtsev. No chance to get eyes on this one. Wow, seeing eye shot. That thing just floated to the top corner. Maybe he was an assistant coach for the last few years with the Anaheim Ducks. I got a chance to chat with him a little bit yesterday about a few players, and Jackson Lacombe came up, and the first thing he said between his ears, the IQ.
There's a chance, and off the rush, it is Thompson, and it's 3-0. Tage Thompson, nice setup from Z. Bouillon, 3-0.
And now the U.S. is going to start pulling away here with their third goal of the game. This is the 5th of the tournament for Tage Thompson as he just skates right into the gut. Little dish from Bouillon. Takes everybody with him, and that one isn't going to...
Lehotnikov is also there, and Panyakov will grab that one, and this time it's lifted out to center. O'Connor will reach back. Here comes Matty Beniers. Beniers shoots, scores! What a release! Beniers makes it 4-0 U.S.
Skill from Matty Beniers. A little lob shot into the neutral zone. The U.S. come out of the pile. Matty Beniers, look at that, as he pulls it in, uses the defender as a screen. O'Connor just jabs this one ahead. Beniers is able to keep his speed. There it is. Look at the way he changes the point of release and beats Kudryavtsev. Gotta try that again. Kudryavtsev off the glove side.
Yeah, let's see what we have here. So it's Nazar. Asimont is there. Mikey Asimont shoots. He wobbled that one wide. It's under 4.5 to go in the second period. Switzerland and their well-oiled machine against Hungary after this one.
Now the gates are open.
Werenski fired at. He got a lot on that for just a snapshot as he whipped that right to the goal. Keller drops it. Werenski had it poked at, but he continues to the net. That shot stopped, and he still has it. Zach Werenski. Big numbers this past year for him. Keller centering pass, and they get it back again. Somehow it goes right to Connor Garland. He finds Cooley with the shot, and Kudryavtsev is able to block that low drive.
See the way Kudryavtsev just stays calm as he's under siege.
Here we'll have the Germans and the Czechs, and Hungary in Norway here in Herning. Now Shea got it through. Shot fanned on by Gauthier. Now Panyakov cycles. Luhametov gets to it, make that Lehotnikov, and Swayman freezes the puck. Nazar making the pass. That is picked up, but now shot toward the net by Asimont with under a minute to go in the period. And that's in, they score. That puck is caught in the top of the net. It must have gone off Kudryavtsev and in as shot from a sharp angle by Kesselring, and Kudryavtsev can't believe it.
A 5-goal second period, and here it is. The geometry, oh man, you talk about precise. My goodness. And no doubt our crew has the angle. Look at that. Come on. How talented are these men and women? I mean, that shot is amazing. He won his first NHL season.
Puck stolen. Smith looking to jab that in from the side of the goal. The shots in the second were 17-7 ricochets, but it went to Savitsky. Panyakov played it for Savitsky, got it through. Savitsky shot stopped by Swayman. That's the best chance today for Kazakhstan. Now in the blink of an eye, Asimont the other way, didn't get much on that. Americans changing. Lehotnikov will back it up. Doan weaving his way in. Josh Doan, good pass through, and that clacked off the mask of the goalkeeper Pavlenka, who calls for a whistle, and he'll get it.
That's one of the details, and they're still in this game, although it's clearly in hand for the USA.
Cooley to Keller as he bursts into the zone between 5 Kazakhstan players. Got it back to Kesselring. He finds Werenski. Zach Werenski shoots and scores. (6-0) United States.
And his hands, the way he can finish on plays is just remarkable. A nice little curl up from Clayton Keller. The puck advances through into the hands of Werenski, who dives deep into the offensive zone. Look at the head up. No panic whatsoever. Finds his mark.
But he did.
Eyes in the back of his head as O'Connor, I don't even think expected that to come to him. It was between his legs. Here we go.
It's Starchenko alone, and he is denied by Swayman. Filtered it through. Matty Beniers faces the net. Smith out front is Nazar. Beniers looking for Bouillon, and a 2-on-1, shorthanded. Volkov has Savitsky. Volkov to the net and scores! Vladimir Volkov, a shorthanded goal, puts Kazakhstan on the board, and a good moment for those fans.
To make it their first goal of the game, and this is Volkov with an angle and the lane, a good defensive stick, and then he uses his speed and takes it right to the net. He gets a little bit of help from Beniers on the backtrack. Watch Beniers stick right there. I believe he knocks that.
1-0 after one. The Americans took control in the second, and they win it 6-1 over Kazakhstan. It's all over.
Good push, good effort, Kazakhstan. The U.S. was just too much. Goal, 2 assists for Frank Nazar. 2 assists for Mike Yashimont.